for you. I post lectures on YouTube so that you have an opportunity to review something in case you missed it, want to review something else, or in the unfortunate event that you can't make it to class, which might happen sometimes, and you just need to see what's going on. Now that we've started our projects here, we're going to go ahead and go through the syllabus, and I'm going to break this down section by section for you to review with the class. So what will happen is I'll assign each group an area to review, one or two areas. I think a couple of you will have two smaller areas, and you will summarize that to the class instead of me reading it to you. So to begin, I'll start with this first part over here, and then we'll assign sections. So go ahead and grab a syllabus.
That makes sense.
So yeah, we should have the green document in front of us. So to begin, this is the very first section is just welcoming you to class, and it's also letting you know where I am and where you can get a hold of me, how you can get a hold of me. So I have an office here at the college. It is downstairs in the B section, VO4, and where I am available are these office hours at the top of the syllabus. If you see the word Zoom next to it, that's an online version, so if you're off campus and it's at this time, you can click on a button in our class and we can have a virtual meeting right there. So some students like that, they're not on campus all the time, but they can count on those hours to come in and see me virtually. You don't have to show your face, I'll show my face, but I should be able to hear you through this option. So there's a couple different options for you. And just to let you know, if you see something called office hours, for those of you that are new college students, office hours actually means student hours. It means that we are available to you at those times. And outside of those times, it's better to make an appointment because it can be a little bit more difficult to get a hold of us. So hopefully that makes sense. So you can drop in at any of those times and feel pretty certain that you're going to see me unless I'm seeing somebody else at the time. Other things, you can message me. Canvas is perfect and email is perfect. I answer messages once a day in bulk in the afternoons. So Monday through Friday unless it's a holiday. So Monday I won't be answering messages. But you can go ahead and send me a note. Don't be alarmed if I don't respond immediately because I get so many messages. It's just so much easier for me to answer them in bulk. So just keep that in mind. Send me a message early. The other thing is you can leave me a voicemail at the phone number here. I'm not as good as getting back to voicemails so quickly, but that is an option if these other options aren't working out for you. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, this class is structured with 3 major assignments. This first week we're kind of getting through a few things, but weeks 2 through 7, you work on 1 major assignment. It's an informative presentation. Weeks 8 through 12, you're working on a persuasive assignment. You're carrying over the same topic. And the last weeks of class, the last 13 through 17, you'll be working on a group project. And that's a lesson you're going to deliver to the rest of the class. So that will happen. I don't have a lot of details in there for now, purposely. Does that make sense? Okay, so just a quick rundown. Let's go ahead and assign you sections. This group over here, you are Seek Help, Use Our Services. This group over here, you're going to summarize textbook and technology. You have a big section, presentation policies, that goes through the next page. You have a big one too. Overview of assignment and grades, and it includes this area. You will do scholarly research and references and learning environment and conduct. And then you will take over quizzes. Quizzes in addition to the very first one.
So we're just summarizing.
you're gonna summarize this. So with your group, go ahead and review your section or sections. Ask me questions. And then I'll give you the next step. You're gonna summarize this for the class. I'll give you a few minutes.
Basically, the section's about seeking help, about problems, resources to seek help. Transitions in camp, disability services. There are 3 hypothetical ways. So you have to like all 3 quizzes you take, let's say, that's like a range. I talked to kids, they actually do. They're so honest. Like my sister came to visit and one kid's like, you guys are big nose. They tell it like it is and they don't care. They're just being honest.
I really don't believe that. I'm not sure about it. 6 to 8 hours.
Kids are just kids, they're just innocent. They just like say it.
Be prepared.
2 minutes into it, does anyone have questions?
You're like, whoa. We have to write it. Okay, that's what I
Make sure you got it.
They're all for me, without giving me a chance to look at it.
This is like, like school-wise. I mean, it can work.
We're down to the last few seconds. Any questions?
Show up or grades go down.
Do you feel comfortable summarizing your section to the class? Fabulous. Okay, we'll begin. What I'll do, I'll give you a quick rundown in case we forget what we're supposed to do through this. So we're going to start with step 1, and that's where you're going to stand up with your group and introduce yourselves to the class. So each of you will say who you are instead of one person, and then they talk about something. So all 3 or 4 of you will introduce yourselves at step 1. Step 2, with your group, you will share with us your portion of the syllabus. So how do you understand it? And don't worry if you don't have everything perfect. I can course correct. I can fix that. But just how did you interpret that? And that helps me understand if you understood it as well. So go through your section or sections and let us know which sections you're going over. And don't forget about your Lego project. Your last step is to showcase your Lego project for us. So I'll end this out nice. So we'll go ahead and we'll begin. By the way, I like lots of clapping. So let's go ahead and let's bring up our first group. And when they are through, we have to remember to clap for them. You can be right there. Okay, you're good.
I'm Alexis. I'm Graciela. I'm Sheridan. And our sections, we have two. We have the Seek Help User Services. So basically that's about the services they have if you're like struggling as a student or like if you have a crisis in your life. They have 4 different places you could go. They have CAPS Counseling and Assistance Program for the students, and then Student Success Center, Transition Lab, and Disability Services for reasonable accommodations.
We also got quizzes, and it's just talking about the class. So you get like 3 or 10 quizzes, and with those all average up to like your overall grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the quizzes are online, and if you miss the deadline, you get a 0.
But
This is our legal project.
It's okay. She broke it. It's okay.
This is our legal project. I don't know what it is.
we just said it was a plan.
Because it's got the 2 flower-looking things on top, so called it a plant.
Nice, thank you. I do have one comment about the quizzes. They are open for a week. So you just remember to take them because I don't allow students to take the classes or take the quizzes after they close. So just remember to take them. That's a big thing. We have reminders in the class. Typically, it's a student that maybe hasn't been showing up to class that may miss a quiz. So be here and take your quizzes. All right, so next section.
I'm Brian.
Danette.
Chris.
Kyle. For our section, we basically had technology and textbooks. The textbook is online on Canvas for free, and all assignments are handed in Canvas. So Canvas is basically a one-stop shop for everything online in this class.
No paper, email, homework.
Do you want me to put a regular project?
Yeah, sure.
No email either. You have to turn it in on Canvas.
You're fired.
We built a trailer with a overhang, so.
Oh. Right. Very creative. Okay, and I'll show you where the textbook is on Canvas after we get through the syllabus portion. So don't worry about that. Did you understand what they meant about submitting online in Canvas?
Yes.
Okay, and then just another note, you have to use the Microsoft programs, which you have those access to that. And I'll show you where, if you don't have that, where to get that. Okay, well, let's move to our next section, presentation policies.
I'm Josue.
I'm Wyatt. I'm Dylan.
I'm Ethan.
So a lot of people tend to miss presentation days, so just show up.
You do need to do your speeches in order to pass the class. If you miss speech days, I think you can take a video of it and make sure you have an audience. You can just make sure they're over 18 years.
Don't deliver your presentation from now on. Use note cards, 4x6 or 5x8, and
Yeah.
I think we need to say something.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So, we made a windmill.
Okay, that was this one is a strict policy over here, so I just want to just mention something. All speech instructors are required to fail students if they don't even complete one of their presentations, even if they have a passing grade. So the speeches, nobody can opt out of in these types of classes. So that's why it's so important And unfortunately, a lot of students miss their speeches because of nervousness. Sometimes there's other things that happen, but there are ways to make up for it, and you have to do it pretty quickly in these classes. So if you miss it, it's, you know, everything isn't all a loss, and that's why you have that tough section to present. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next sections.
I'm Jamie. Mary. Katie. Morgan. We got the overview of assignments and grades. And there's an overview of the overview, so I'm just going to read that part too. It says, in addition to the outlines of your speeches, there's 3 major presentations, 3 full sentence outlines, 1 audience analysis, and quizzes. And there's also minor assignments throughout the term.
Please request extensions for late work. So if you do have something happen in your life that means you are gonna miss something, please let the instructor know. Sending her Canvas message or an email would be preferable.
March 30th is the last day you can draw from this class, and your grades are standard, standard grades. It's 60 and below is for each
She needs 4 business days to grade minor assignments from the due date and 7 to 10 days for major assignments. Also, don't send her emails that are pretty terrible. And yeah, professional.
We made a waterfall with eyeballs.
What is it? Did you say a waterfall?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a waterfall. It's a waterfall-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good with the blue thing. Good job. One thing just to add on, as far as grades are concerned, if there's something that you question or you maybe think I made a mistake on, send me a note. Send me a formal note, and this is what's outlined in here, letting me know exactly what assignment, to do it in a timely manner, like within a week when I grade it, and just give me the details and where you think the issue is. I look into these, so you don't have to be like, oh, that's so terrible, I just hate this. You have to stay with this. You can ask me to look at something that's not a guarantee, but I really want students to reach out to me. They're feeling uncomfortable about something. If they don't agree with the grade, there's a process to go through this, and I promise I look at them. Okay, thank you. Let's move on.
I'm Ty.
I'm Rosal. I'm Savannah.
I'm Dylan.
We had scholarly research and learning environment. As far as that's plagiarism, don't cheat, or when you're quoting, using 20 quoted words will result in 5 points off your assignment. That's right? That's how it's going to go.
Basically, plagiarism is bad and results in big penalties and avoid codes and past work that you've done before. And then the other one we had was the learning environment and conduct. So basically, we plan on doing homework. It's this class, so that's homework. Plan on coming to the class and be nice and respectful to the people who do show up to class.
I don't know what this is, to be honest. It's like a house. We started with that, and this is a chimney, I guess.
It's a house, sure.
Okay, now that we have gone over some basics with their policies in the class, are there any questions? All right, so now you have a computer and you can take them out, or if you brought your phone, go ahead and log into our class. I'm going to show you a few things on Canvas that are related to what we just talked about.